Well, happy 32 degrees, guys and gals. This is Adam with the New Woodworker. So, it's officially winter, I'd say, here in Pennsylvania. I'm trying to move everything from the big shop upstairs down to this little shop down here, where I actually have heat. Let's go take a look. I'm not a baby. I just hate the cold now. Like, my body hurts, my body aches, I hate it. So this is the old shop, okay? This is the barn. This is where I would normally do my woodworking. Got all this great space here. This was my assembly space. Then I had my small miter station there. Table saw was over there in the end. Had another miter station. Had the drill press on a stand over there. And then had the bandsaw on a stand here. And of course, as you saw from the most recent video, hopefully you saw it, take a look here. It's just a fun kind of parody for you guys just to enjoy. Man, I'm out of breath, like I'm out of shape just in this cold. But I hit the heavy bag almost every day, and it's supposed to keep me in shape. Sheesh. But then I also have this space up here that I had used for my photography studio. I also had that space up there that we had some music instruments. Then I had this whole back area here that this was a spray booth. That was basically a spray booth, but it's too cold. And I knew this would happen, of course. No, I didn't prepare for it. Let's be honest, I'm lying. I expected it. I wondered what I would do when it got cold. And here we are, it's cold. And now I'm moving down to the tiny garage. So I'm being very selective. What's up with this color here? Hold on. So I'm being very selective with the tools that I bring down to the little shop. And one of the main tools I need to bring down is the bandsaw, especially for the next project. So I screwed it onto my little cart and painstakingly brought it down this hill. And I stopped there, so let's get it moving. So another fun fact is my extrusion broke down, and it's a biggie too. If you know anything about Fords, so it's the 6-liter turbo-injected diesel, which is known to have head gaskets and lifter problems. So that's what we've got. But every 6.0 has the head gasket issues, and now we're dealing with it. So it broke down on me the other day. So in 30-degree weather the last few days, I've actually had to ride the bike because I sold the dump truck, and the guys have the work van, and I'm down some vehicles while I'm trying to figure out what to do here as I'm transitioning into woodworking. So this tiny little garage is the new shop. I've got my welders on this side, and I'm probably going to put my welding table there. There's the table here. I'm going to put my welding table in there. And then we've just got this tiny little area here. And that'll basically be my main area here. I'm setting up the dust collection. Got some new 220 wired for the tools. Got the Grizzly going. Got all my dust collection pieces ready. Brought in the 20-inch planer. The new 8-inch Bridgewood joiner. And this is it. This is my space. There's my office in there. My office is heated. My kids work out with me. So I don't want to take up any space in there because it's quality time for us. And then there's the door. So that's it. That's the space I'm dealing with. Guys, whether you're a Milwaukee fan or not, I gotta tell you, I love this multi-tool, this little 12-volt multi-tool. 2 speeds. You've got your directional button right there. And you can obviously change the chuck out that comes with a few different attachments. I'm really pleased with it. Now I keep this in the shop because it's nice to have, because every once in a while with your automotive projects, you need something like this. So it's good to have. So let's see. It's not that light. I can tell you that much. Okay. Okay. It's off. So guys and gals, this is my 14-inch bandsaw. Motor's in the back, so I know that that means something. So it's a 14-inch bandsaw, restored by my tool guy, who restores all my tools. Or restores all the tools that I purchase, I should say. On to figuring this out, because I've got my welders over here. I've got my MIG, my plasma cutter, and my TIG welder there. And that's where I kind of keep my stock, my steel. And I've got to build a bench and a table out of those legs soon. So I was thinking about putting the welding table right there where the green cart and the motorcycle jack is. And then I have this space to kind of work in. But I don't think I really need a whole lot more down here. I mean, I can keep the table saw up in the barn. I've got the little miter saw here, the Milwaukee 12-inch, Milwaukee 7 1/4 battery powered sliding compound saw. Sorry. Okay. Now I remember when I bought my first motorcycle, I was 16. It was like a 1974-76 Kawasaki KZ400. And I didn't tell my mother about it because she was against motorcycles, because my father, my biological father, who I wasn't terribly close with, had a brain injury from drinking and driving and crashing his bike, and then he had a steel plate in his head from it. So she didn't want me to ride motorcycles, but I grew up around motorcycles, loved motorcycles. Our neighbor behind the house, he and his wife rode Harleys, and every Sunday I would go over and help him clean his big rig while he was like servicing his bikes, and then I always ended up just watching him service the bikes, and I fell in love with him. So I've been building bikes, custom bikes, since I was like 17, 18, and built some bobbers and some choppers and some cafe racers and whatever, you know. Then I opened up my own motorcycle shop, custom shop called Metal Soul Engineering, and you can look up a couple videos. Actually, here's one video of one of my early builds. But I've been riding motorcycles most of my life. But then I made a transition into Harleys, of course, just because that's what I loved. And I rode Harleys all these years until this bike. So I know there's a lot going on with Harley Davidson, if you know or don't care, which is fine. But I ended up getting this bike instead of a Harley, which is a 1999 Kawasaki Vulcan 1500 Classic. And I gotta tell you, I did some customization to it with the ape hangers so I can ride more comfortably and some other things, but I bought it off of the original owner, and it's an amazing bike. I mean, it's a beautiful bike. For a 1999, this thing rides like a BMW, rather than a 1999 Harley still rides like a 1999 Harley. But enough about motorcycles. So now we got to get this welding table in there. One cart. Yeah, okay. So this is solid steel. This is a really nice top. I mean, this steel top here, which is what you want to be welding on, is about 1/8 of an inch. Oh, okay. This over there. That's probably good, yeah. I'm asking you like here. I wish somebody was here. Oh. This welder here has been with me for about 15 years, and it's been amazing. It just has been amazing. I really love it. And then got the Eastwood TIG 200, which is new, and I'm really looking forward to getting in with that, especially aluminum welding. And then I've got the Hobart Air Force 25 CI plasma cutter down there, which is just a nice little plasma cutter. All right, so I think we're pretty good now. We can actually start welding. Now next I need a place for the chop saw. Oh, check it out, it's snowing. There we go. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is place the chop saw station out here. The metal chop saw, right there. Because you don't want all that crap, the metal shavings and stuff, going into your clean space. So you don't want to mix the dirty work with the clean work, okay? Because then it contaminates your welding area. Then I got to clean up this welding table. I don't think I'm going to worry about redoing that patch just yet because I have all this space here that's actually really, really level to work with. Even this whole front area here is nice and flat. And from here over is actually really flat. So I can do a lot of work with that. And from here to there, 4 feet to work there, that's nice and flat, okay? Then I even have this little area right up front for more. So let's get some kind of table for the chop saw, I guess. See what we have available already. We've got that table. It's too long though. I don't want to have to make anything because I've got all these options. We got that table. We got that table. That table. Nothing small. Nothing small. Jeez, what a mess. Somebody want to come over here and clean my shop for me? Oh, that's what my kids are for. I forgot. I guess we'll do this guy. The skinny guy here. Just moving crap from one place to the next. Light enough that I can move myself. All right. So there's the table. So that works well. Pop the chop. Now I've had this chop saw for about 15 years as well. I guess I got this right around the time when I started doing fabrication in my own shop. So having my own tools. Otherwise I was using other people's tools. So this chop saw is 15 years old. So you can rotate this guy and use that for 45. And I've used it for 45s. Then you obviously have to clean it up with a hand grinder, but it works well. And it was cheap. It was like one of the cheaper models. Again, what was it, Chicago Electric? Yeah, Chicago Electric Power Tools. Cheap Harbor Freight, guys. Of course, you know, it's hit or miss with Harbor Freight. You never know what you're going to get, and we all know that. All right, so we got a cutting station out here now. We got a welding station in there now. We got to clean up the table. Bandsaw's in, planer's in, joiner's in, dust collection's in. I got my piping for the dust collector. Got some joints for the dust collector. Got some flex tube and got some blast gates for the dust collector. So we're really ready to, oh, and clamps. I'm waiting for the foam wrap to wrap the dust gates so they actually fit into the 4-inch pipe tightly because I don't want to use screws. I don't know, I think that might be enough for this video. I don't want to drag on too long. But this is the start of oh man, it's really coming down now. Remember, I have ADHD, so I get easily distracted, very easily distracted. So this is the start of the metal shop. I have a table and a bench to build. So this will allow me to actually get working. I need to get a big heater in here, and then I'm going to start building this one bench and a table. I already said that. A bench and a table. You already know that now. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope that everybody's staying healthy and well. And you'll see that every time. I really do. These times are tough. Times are crazy, but have faith in whatever it is that you believe in. Have faith in humanity or have faith in God. I have faith in both. No, actually, that's a lie. That's a complete lie. I don't want you to think. I have faith in God. I don't quite have faith in humanity right now. I have faith in some humanity. I know that's not terribly PC, and I'll probably get a slap on the wrist from YouTube or something, but... Alright, well, thanks for watching. I'm Adam, and this is The New Woodworker. Please subscribe, hit that bell, hit the like button, and spread the word, because I'm trying to build this community, and I'd love to have some of you guys who are a little more skilled or advanced woodworkers being part of this community. So thanks for watching again. All right, see you soon. Freaking cold. Freaking snow.